Building Chrome extensions using no code, I think, is an absolute game changer and a hack and a fantastic way to get started with no code and build actual businesses that make money from day one. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this Amazon Analyzer Review Chrome extension using Chat LLM's Deep Agent. And here's the results. You click, it reviews the product and gives you an honest response based on the reviews for the product page. The pros, the cons, the honest opinion, and what it thinks it should do. Whether this product is good, as it says it is, or if there's some weird things going on in the review system. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna show you why Chrome extensions is the future, and I think one of the hottest things to be getting into right now to start making money using no code. The reason I started doing this actually was, if you guys look behind me, I have this nice LED light. It took me 3 buys. I couldn't find a good one, but all these reviews said they were all good. So I bought one, it was terrible. I bought another one, it was terrible. So then I finally bought a third one, and I was so freaking frustrated that I was like, there has to be a better way to actually go through these reviews. And that's where this idea came from. So you can see some of these. So this one has 494 reviews, for example. So here's the listing. So what I want to do is I want our Google Chrome extension to render a review score based on the actual reviews. I don't trust these reviews anymore. I want it to take in all that information and I want to give me a pros and cons listing for each. So here's the plan. First thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into Abacus AI, and you can see right up here on the top, if you've never used it, this is the routing LLM. So Abacus AI has access to like 20 or 21 different large language models. So anywhere from Sonnet 3.7, Gemini 2.5, all the OpenAI, it's got DeepSeek and everything you could imagine, from Grok to Llama, 21 different large language models. But what's nice is their feature called Route LLM automatically picks the correct large language model based on your inquiry. So if I just wanted to say something like, hey, I'm trying to write a book report for my homework, can you help me which model to use? So if I do something like that, you could see right up here, it's going to select GPT 4.1, for example. But if I say something like, I'm coding a Google Chrome extension, can you help me with this? My guess would be Sonnet 3.5. Oh, so even 3.7, even better, right? So a lot more of the code reasoning model, and so on and so on. So one great thing about Abacus is you get access to all these different large language models for one price. So you're probably spending hundreds of dollars. Like me, I'm spending, actually, I don't even know, I don't even want to think about it, how much I'm spending per month now, but I probably have 10 or 50 subscriptions. 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 50 here, 10 here, it all adds up. So I'm probably at multiple hundred. I'm doing obviously tons of testing and I'm using a lot of these, but ever since I got an Abacus AI, I've been able to delete a lot of those services and have this one routing LLM. And this doesn't just do writing. So it does coding, it does image generation, it does pretty much what all the other ones can do, but it does it all in one place. So this is one of the huge benefits. And you can see down here, we have image generation, we have code, we have the playground where you could test stuff, deep research, and then you have doc generation, video generation, lip sync. I mean, there's so much. I could do a 2-hour video just on these tools. Speech to text, task, humanizing editor, video analysis, scraping URL. It's all in here. But in today's video, we're focused on coding. So what also you can do is, if you look down here to the left, there is Code LLM. So this is actually an IDE that lives on your computer. So very similar to Cursor, VS Code, all that stuff you've been using, it lives on your computer. So you could do all your coding directly on your computer. You just download it, Mac and PC. For our case, we're not going to be using that. There's a new feature called apps. So right next to it, you click on apps, and this opens up God mode. And this is what we're here for. So you can see I've built a bunch of different stuff here. So we're going to create an app. I want to create a Amazon Review Google Chrome extension. Here's how it works. I want to pull in Amazon reviews for a specific listing on the current page that I'm on Amazon. I want you then to render below the reviews on Amazon a score based on a OpenAI analysis using the Rapid API Amazon. So in a nutshell, here's what it's going to do. We're going to have a Chrome extension that's going to go to Amazon. And then we're going to say the technology stack. So OpenAI API. Also, we're going to use the Rapid API. So this would be the Amazon one. And I'll show you guys how to set this up. So we're going to have two APIs, and then we're going to have our actual product. And then we're just going to hit go. So now the deep agent is going to write out the code for this. And we're going to go to API keys. We're going to create one here. We're going to call this Amazon analysis, create the key. We're going to copy that. Let's open up a text document really quick, just so we can save it. And don't bother copying these codes, guys. I'm going to delete these after the demo that I'm doing here. But the purpose of this is to show you how easily you can build this. So I'd like to clarify a few details about the Amazon Review Chrome extension. Do you want to use the OpenAI to analyze the review and generate the pros and cons summary? So the answer is yes. Number two, you mentioned Rapid API Amazon. Do you have a specific Amazon endpoint in mind for fetching the reviews, or should I research and recommend the best option? Find the one for reviews. Number three, so what I like about this, it's going to ask you questions. It's not just going to start hallucinating and coding some random Google extension. It's going to actually say, hey, here's the things I need. So it thought it through autonomously, and now we're going to actually get it to work. Would you like any specific visual style for how the analysis appears on the Amazon? Just make it clean and simple to use. Okay, 4, besides pros, cons, and an honest review, are there any other elements you'd like to include in the analysis? Star rating, sentiment score? Yes, whatever you think would be useful. To be useful to get a good picture of the product. I also want you to add the extension onto Chrome, period. And then I want to have an on and off button in the extension so I can turn this on and off. So that's our plan. Pretty simple, and I'm going to show you how to do this, how you could literally build any Chrome extension. For our case, we're going to be using the Amazon one. So next, we're going to get Rapid API. If you guys aren't familiar, it's just a marketplace for tons and tons of different APIs out there. You pay as you go. A lot of these have free trials. Once you start using it, you pay as you go. So you pay for different endpoints and how many times you tap it. So let's go to Amazon. So here's Amazon, and there it is. So real-time Amazon data. We're going to click on that. So if you don't see an API key here, so you just create a new app right here. You go add new app, you put the name. So now we have Amazon analysis. You go to configuration, you could see any of the info here, and you go to analysis. And now we have our key. So now we're going to copy this key. All right, so moving on, let's go back to Chat LLM. And here is our app. So it's actually being coded. And then we're going to be able to import this. And I'll show you exactly how to do this to be able to put it into your Chrome extension. And then we're going to have a final app. I mean, this is going to be a quick bang bang tutorial, but I want you to kind of get the concept down so you could literally build anything. And I built Chrome extensions for YouTube comments, for YouTube thumbnail making, for research on YouTube, for creating viral TikTok scripts, for helping with different analysis of different pages, SEO analysis. I mean, I've built Chrome extensions literally for every single part of my day-to-day life to streamline it, optimize it, and make my life easier. And I've done it all with this tool because, one, the deep agent's really smart. It can really think, it gets context, and autonomously can build it without you having to go in and go set everything up. It just does it all for you, packages it, you download it, and you're good to go. And one of the big questions I get is, well, how much do you get for $10 a month? Okay, so here's the actual billing. So credits are not tokens. So this is very different. It's actually not tokenized. It's using credits. So they're simplifying the whole process. So 20,000 credits, you'll be able to send thousands of messages on some LLMs in a month. So 10,000 credits can be as much as 70 million tokens. So if you guys understand how some of these large models work, they say like 1 million tokens, 2 million tokens when you kind of max it out. So imagine having 70 million tokens. And then every month you get 20,000 credits per user at $10 a month. And you can also share. So you can share your accounts, you can set up teams. Extremely affordable. And the most I think I've spent on this is maybe like $25. And again, I'm a heavy user. Not to mention you have MCP servers, they have all the integrations. They're moving so quickly building all this stuff out. That's why I always kind of go back in here and check out what they've done. And I realized, oh, there's another feature they launched. Oh, damn, they're already on top of this. So you can see the coding is still underway. It's taken about 4 minutes so far, but we're gonna have something really, really good. So the one difference is if you see right here, it says, I've completed the research of the rapid API endpoints for Amazon product review. So it's actually looking at the endpoints. It's not just gonna say, hey, give me your API, and then it's just gonna try to connect it. It's gonna research the best way to do it, and then it's gonna actually take the API, connect the endpoints, and make it work. One other thing this deep agent God mode can do is connect to all these different services. And they're adding some every single day. I mean, look at some of these. Salesforce, BigQuery, Google, Box, Git, Google Drive, Jira, Slack, you name it. So this really gives your deep agent a lot of power to connect systems and actually build legit bots, legit agents, and run autonomously while you sleep if you set them up correctly. You can also set up an API. So if you want to run an API to a website that's using the Abacus system, you could also do that. And I mentioned you have teams, you have groups. So it's very, very powerful. Check back in every couple of days because something new is always going to keep coming up, at least how I've seen it for the last 2 months. And also for the more advanced coders, you have database, you have groups, you have notebooks, custom coding. You can also monitor everything, and you have pipelines. So if you guys are familiar, you could create all your different pipelines for your project, set up templates. I mean, for no code, it's fantastic because we don't have to know much, but also for the super, super techie dev, the full stack guys, there's a lot of powerful tools here. And also, if you guys are just learning how to use Abacus, there's a fun way to start just building something if you don't have any ideas. Like I know exactly what I want, but for learning, here's the prompt I would put. Can you give me 20 really easy to make Google Chrome extensions to help me learn how to build extensions, period. They can be anything around e-commerce, optimization, email, anything that you think would be good. Give me some really, really clever ideas. Bang. So now it's going to give me all the different ideas. Let's see what it takes. It picks GPT 4.1. So look at this. We got price tracker notifier, one-click coupon finder, email template insider, tab limiter, quick note taker, dark mode toggle, and so on and so on. So if you guys have no idea what you want to build, just put a simple prompt like this and then just pick one of these, start using the tool to make it. This is the fastest way to learn. If you're just starting in no code, that is by far the best way to go. And you're going to be able to use all the different large language models. And of course, if you guys want to come join a community where you could learn from others, we have the NoCode AI Army. We're up to 4,983 members. We're about to hit 5,000 members, which is crazy. I set up this community for you guys. There is no code developers in here, all the way to full stack devs that are building businesses, SaaS businesses, games, you name it, it's in here. People are in here helping each other. The reason I set this up was because I was the lone soldier by myself sitting, and I didn't have any people to talk to about AI. And now we have 5,000 people. So it's all free. You guys could check the links. And of course, if you check out Chat LLM, I'm always super, super grateful. So here's our front-facing website landing page. So we already have a business, right? AI-powered Amazon review analysis. We can get started. We already have this. All we have to do is set up Supabase probably, or some kind of backend to actually do our authentication, and we'll actually have a business. But that's not what we're here for. We could do that later for this. So we want to download this folder. So now we're going to have this, and then we're going to be able to go in and set it up on our Chrome extension. We got our download right here. Now all we have to do is go into Chrome, go to hit unload unpack, go to our folder, and there it is, Amazon review. We're going to hit enter, and now it's loaded. And then we just have to go to the extension, select it here, and we are done. There it is right there, Amazon Review Analyzer with the on and off button. And now here's where the magic happens. Look, we're gonna hit refresh. And if you guys look very carefully, as soon as we turn this on, we're gonna get a button right there. Analyze the last 10 reviews. And when we click this, it's going to tap the Open API. It's going to use the Rapid API to review all the reviews. Let's try it. Okay, let's wait. And there it is, guys. Look at that. What customers are saying, the pros: brightness control, multiple light settings from bright white to tones, multi-device friendly, works well with phones and webcams, Bluetooth remote. So that's the pros. Then we got some cons. Build quality. Some users say it feels flimsy or cheap. This is what I want to see. Look at that. There's 15,000 reviews. And some people are saying it's flimsy or cheap. Reports of it breaking after a few months, another thing that you're going to have to dig through hundreds of reviews to find, can get a bit wobbly, especially when extended fully. So here's my honest opinion. This ring light looks like a solid buy if you're on a budget and just need a basic setup for content, Zoom calls, or selfies. If you're just starting out or using it casual, worth it. If you need something rock solid and long lasting, maybe skip it or upgrade. $29, there it is. And just like that, we built a custom Google Chrome extension that uses Amazon reviews, uses OpenAPI to write up all this text, and then it actually reviews it, pulls in the reviews, and it's all done within minutes using our AI-powered review analyzer with Chat LLM's new deep agent. It's insane. So the purpose of this demo is not to launch this product, but I want to show you and have you start thinking about the power of this, right? I just used a very simple prompt, as you saw. I could have written out a whole huge PRD for this, but again, that's not the point. I'm not trying to build this to sell it. I'm trying to build this to teach you how you can take something so simple and use this powerful tool to build. And then going back to our ideas, now you can go through and actually look at all these ideas and start thinking, wait, if I build this wish list saver, I could actually build a full business from this, or other Chrome extensions. Chrome extensions, I personally believe, is a massive gold mine right now. If you build something really good that solves a real problem, you can use these tools to do it. And Abacus AI positions you perfectly to do that, and do that very, very quickly in a matter of minutes. And then it builds out your whole front end, which you saw. So it actually builds the whole website. You set up authentication, you set up Stripe payment, and you got yourself a business. Crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me know in the comment section what we should do next. And of course, if you try Chat LLM, you can start for $10. And I have a promo code. If you sign up with my link, you get an extra $10 credit. So 10 and 10, you get 20 total. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.